Hi, I'm Teresa Harding, and you guys, this is week 4, mission 5. You have made it to the last day. This is a pretty exciting time, and your mission, should you choose to accept it, is you are going to take the first step that you need to take to start creating amazing leads online for your business. It is cheap. Well, in fact, it's free. It is simple. And it's really easy. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Now, yesterday I taught you about the attractive character. That was to prepare you for today. We are going to teach you how to publish. We're going to give you a lot of good ideas. We're going to show you exactly what to do. Now, first I want to start with talking about, let's take a comedian. The comedian who is on the big stage, he seems amazing. You see him out there, he tells his jokes. The person is hilarious. What happened to get them on this big stage? Well, this is something that I learned about from Dean Graziosi, and it is awesome. He talks about how did he get there? He didn't just show up one day and all of a sudden he was on the big stage. What happened is, at first he found this tiny little dive bar. He tells 10 jokes, and out of the 10 jokes, maybe 2 were good. 8 of them were bad. 8 were bad, 2 of them were awesome, really hit a home run on those 2. So 20%, he's 20%. He's not that good. Next time, he gets 1 more joke right. He knows those 2 are good, so he includes those 2. Then he tells some new jokes. 1 more of them turns out to be really awesome. Now he's at 30%. Does it again, he's at 40%, then 50, then 70, then 80. He stands up, does his presentation. Pretty soon, he's at 90, 100%. And you hear him, you think, man, this guy is awesome. This guy's so funny. Well, guess what? He didn't start that way. He had to practice. In my business, people hear me present, they think I know so much. They think I know everything about the essential oils, which obviously I don't. They think I know about the oils, about the business. And people, they say, wow, anybody can give you a topic and you can get up and talk for an hour or 4 or 5 hours. I could go a whole day on that topic and teach different aspects of that topic. It's comfortable for me because guess what? I practiced and practiced and practiced. That's not something that I knew how to do at the beginning. So I want you guys to realize that at first you're going to be a little nervous maybe, and you might feel like you have nothing to say that is of importance to anybody. But I promise you, you know about the attractive character. Be yourself. Start sharing the things that are important to you. You will be shocked at what happens. I remember when my team at work, my employees, we were working on social media stuff, and they were telling me, you need to post pictures about this. You need to, when I would publish, they would tell me what I needed to post, and I would say, you know what? Nobody cares about that. Nobody will care. And they would say, no, we promise they do. And they would say, you need to do pictures of yourself. Tell about the things that you think. So I would post stuff, and I started posting more pictures of places I would go, and I would post pictures of the cool things I was seeing. It was awesome. And I'm all proud of myself. I'm thinking, okay, now I'm doing what they're asking. And then they started saying, you need to take pictures of yourself. You need to make sure that you are in most of the pictures. I said, they don't care about seeing me. They just want to see, I'm in cool places. That's fun for them to see. They said, no, we promise they care. And it is the craziest thing people do. It ends up becoming a whole community. You create a tribe online, and it's really actually quite fun. So what I want you to think is, I want you to realize that there are 3 different types of people. And they're people who love to write, people who love to do video, and people who love to do audio. And what I want you to realize is that, you guys, I had presented in front of thousands of people. I had presented at the doTERRA, the first year that the doTERRA convention took up both the huge arenas. And I was presenting in front of, I don't remember, I think it was over 30,000 people. I've done that. That doesn't make me nervous at all. I've done it enough. I'm comfortable and I love it. But when I went to do my first Facebook Live, I was nervous. I was totally nervous. I remember I was holding the phone and you're supposed to press the button to start it. And I kind of couldn't do it. I was kind of like, oh my goodness, I am seriously nervous. I'm going live on social media and I haven't done this before. I was surprised. I was surprised how nervous I felt, but now I do it. You guys, it is so fun. Just the other day we had an online party where we talked about some different topics. We did some learning, gave some fun prizes away. You guys, it is so much fun. Now I'm totally comfortable. So I want you to realize you're going to get used to it. one of the people that I follow and I watch, when he first started doing his podcasts, you listen to the podcasts and the first ones are just okay. They're not that great. And you guys, he's huge. He's got well over 1 million followers now. It is massive. And at first his podcasts, they weren't that great. They're fine. And then at about number 40, 42 is about when all of a sudden it starts to get really good. Starts to get really good. And you notice a difference. But guess what? Most people never make it to 42. I heard him present and he talked about that. He said it was 40, 42, but what if you stop? Most people stop at 10 because they think they're not any good or they don't know what to say. Do not stop. You've got to start learning your voice and you've got to master it. If you're trying to take over the world, you're trying to change the world, contribute, change people's lives, you have got to practice. You're going to be able to reach more people that way. At first you'll think, oh, well, no one's even listening. Good, because you're not very good yet. So just start doing it. And then what I want you to do is I want you to publish something every single day. It does not need to be long. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, and you're going to be bad at it at first. I just want you to be prepared for that. That's okay. Nobody's watching. And as you get ready to publish, you're one of the three people. Your audio, your written, or your video. Now, if you're the type of person that says, man, I love to write. I start writing on a piece of paper and things come out of me. I can get my words on paper. I can create the feeling that I want to create. Then great, you're going to become a blogger. And I want you to go, for the bloggers, I want you to go to medium.com. It's a website where you can create a free account. You start blogging. And the cool thing is there are tons of traffic that's already there. And so it's a much quicker way to start getting following and have people see your stuff. But I'm telling you, if you're not consistent, you're not going to see the kind of results that I'm talking about for you. Now, a lot of people say, should I do WordPress? Should I create a website? Well, guess what? All that stuff is a ton of work and it's expensive. So I learned of a guy on medium.com who he blogs every day, and every time he posts, he gets 5,000 new opt-ins for his contact list, people that he can now connect with. You guys, it's huge. Don't make it more complicated than it is. As you get more following, as your business grows, guess what? You'll do bigger things. You'll create websites. You'll pay to create websites. You guys, I have an office team of employees who help us do our social media and our online stuff. But that's not how we started. We didn't start that way. You start like this. I want you to say, from now on until a year from now, I am going to do 365 days. And some of you are thinking, Teresa, that's a long time. Yes, I know it's a long time. But if you want to get good on this big stage where you get to influence people, you have got to practice. And I promise you'll have, if let's say you're doing videos, if you're doing videos on Facebook Live, you're going to do post after post after post, and you're not going to see much engagement. And then all of a sudden one of yours will get shared, or somebody's going to like it, and people will start to see it, and it'll get spread around a little bit. And little by little, you guys, you're going to hit it out of the park, but you cannot stop. You have to be consistent, and you'll start having people want to know what you have to share. And you have oils to share, but don't make it all about the essential oils. Make it about something that you love. So for example, mine is, dude, I can totally help you. I can get you from where you are now to where you want to be. And that doesn't matter if it's about their mental place, like limiting beliefs. Doesn't matter if it's about their finances and business, or if it's about their health. So that leaves it open for me. Some people want to have a blog about Bigfoot. Some people want to have a blog about firearms and how to use them, shooting, whatever. You pick something that you love, and then you incorporate essential oils in. That's what people do. So there are 3 things that are going to happen as you do this. Number 1, it is going to help you find your voice. Number 2, it's going to help your audience to find you. And number 3, you will have the income that you are looking for if you will do this for 365 days. If you hate writing, you would rather die than have to write something, but you can pick up a phone and do a video on your phone, and you could go crazy with that, then you are going to pick a platform. You're going to do Facebook, or you're going to do Instagram, just one. I know a lot of people are on several platforms. I'm on all of them, but I didn't start that way. That's too much to start with that much. Pick one. Just pick one and start doing that. And then for our audio friends, how many of you guys, for the people who don't want to do video, you might want to do audio. So for those audio people, Those of you, I want you to do a podcast. You're going to start a podcast. You can, if you feel like, wow, I could talk forever. I could pick up a microphone, talk forever. I could interview people, but I don't want to be on the screen. I don't want them to see me. Great. You do the podcast. I recommend using an app called Anchor.fm. That's ANCHOR.fm. Basically, you pick up your iPhone, your iPad, you record it, you can edit it. You guys, you upload it. It's the simplest, easiest way to launch a podcast. You decide. I don't care which one you do, but I want you to pick one, whichever one you like. Are you a writer? Are you going to be doing videos? Are you going to be doing audios? You pick which one is best for you. So this is your 365-day challenge inside of the 30-day challenge. I want you to publish for 365 days. If you will do this for 365 days, I promise you, number one, your audience will find you. Number two, you will find your voice. And number three, you will create the income that you have been looking for. That it might seem too simple, but I promise you that will happen. So you are going to be committing to me for the next year of your life that you are going to pick one of these and you are going to be consistent on it. That doesn't mean you have to write a 10,000 word article every day if you're the blogger. You're going to write 1,000 words. And a lot of times people freak out. They're like, 1,000 words, that is so much. Well, I was reading a book by Honorée Corder. It's called You Must Write a Book. And in the book, she talks about how people freak out about that. And she says, you guys, a normal email that you write is usually anywhere between 300 to 700 words. And I thought, no way, that's not true. I know that's not true. Yes, I can pontificate and I can go on, but I can be pretty concise. And in my emails, when I'm doing emails or when I'm responding to people, oh my goodness, I am quick. And so I thought, I'm going to test it because I don't believe it. So I would, every time I write an email, I would copy the entire text. I would paste it into a Word document so that I could see how many words it was. And oh my goodness, you guys, she was right. I checked and it's true. There's a reason, you guys, that I could be given a training topic on just about anything. And you give me 1 minute to think about the 3 points that I'm going to make in that presentation, and I could speak on it for hours. And it's because I've practiced. I've practiced and I've practiced. And you guys, you'll do it a lot of times. You're going to figure it out. Just keep remembering. And the beauty of it is, if you really do it every day, if it takes you 40 to 42 times to get that much better, well, guess what? That's only a little over a month. And it doesn't have to be long. It can just be really short. It can just be a few minutes. You can spend 5, you can spend 10, you can do longer, whatever you want. But that's the game plan. So what you've got to do today is just pick which one you want to do, create an account, and then I want you to start publishing. And I want to hear about it in your comments. And then don't forget to go make your video about your experience with the 30-day challenge so that we can send you a free t-shirt.